with it real quick, and I mean quick, because I'm going into this building in a second. Oh shoot, I'm zipping up my hair and my jacket. It's raining really bad out here. But I just wanted to get a quick little discussion on season 11. Married to Medicine. Is Married to Medicine about to bring the drama? No. They be the ones bringing the drama all the time. So we about to see off Married to Medicine whether they bring this drama this season or not. But I know this episode started off with a little cute little Whitnik. You know, that was cute. Little Freaknik, little twist on Cecil and Simone's 35-year college anniversary, basically. For Spelman Morehouse. Yeah, that's cool, and that's a good thing for people to know history on. All the white people that watched these black franchise shows, and you want to get some black in your life, you get a little history, a retelling of what Freaknik actually was. That was before my time, definitely. I gotta see whether my dad and mom ever went to Freaknik or not. I know she was wearing all them freaking styles. My mom was like, she was that one. My mother was that one in the 80s with her hairstyles and everything. So I'm just like, I wouldn't put it past her if she wasn't at a Freaknik. If she ain't go to college and go to the Freakniks and all that, go to college or whatever. I'm sure she was invited to Freakniks. This is always friends of people who are not in college that went to the Freakniks, I'm sure. Just like now. But anyway, we start off with the world knowing that Toya and her dude, like he ate her groceries in the morning, and then also did the daggone thing. Talk about something. Are you hungry, baby? Nah, I'm not hungry. I just ate. You nasty. Why we need to know that? Y'all nasty. Nobody want to know about your sex life or the lack thereof that you always say every season. But now all of a sudden you trying to make this season out to be like, I done clowned you for so many seasons. Let me start off with a bang and say that, ooh, we did it just now. Now I'm about to make something to eat. Well, you know the sign of it wasn't not much. Need some juice. want some juice? Want some drink? Want something to eat? Good job, buddy. Nobody want to hear that. So moving on. What happens after that? Because I'm seeing. Let me skip to different scenes or whatever. Because I forgot which order that first part went in, but pretty much Quad and Heavenly. She go over Quad house. Quad basically tells Heavenly. I'm sorry. Heavenly tells Quad, "Are you going to, talk to Simone and how that relationship going with the ladies or whatever?" And Heavenly actually apologized to Quad, which I like that she do take accountability. Unlike the other girls, they do not take accountability for nothing. They need the leader of the pack, somebody to move first in order for them to do something. That's not genuine. When somebody else, you got to wait for somebody else to say something, and then all of a sudden now you want to say, I apologize too. No, it's all fake as hell. So you could take your apologies that way. Yeah, nobody give a shit. But yeah, so that's just fake to me. But she's just like, whatever, it is what it is. And then we also have Dr. G. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant to say Quiet House was so beautiful, so beautiful. It just, the room and everything, them bear rug, sheets of blankets and stuff like that on her bed, and then the little, I think it was the Chase, whatever you could call it. I always hate that name of that. Ottoman. I think it was the Ottoman actually as well in her room. I'm just like, oh, it's giving like the furniture inside the house matches the outside of the house. So when you come from outside to walk in, you just get blown away more and more with every room that you see. I love it in here. But yeah, they flash back also with Simone saying the comments about her deceased niece that actually drowned in her pool. The way that she detailed everything, that was just utterly disgusting. So I understand that even though Quad is the one that apologized after that set, to her, and she thought that she was owed that, and she have never said any apologies. Talk about some, I was describing the moment or whatever. Girl, take your description and shove it up there, which right along with them big AT. But yeah, so we move over to Dr. G and the filler like little moment because they can't produce anything else. No pun intended. Um, so this little moment that she was having where she can't swim, girl, did you miss your whole childhood? Like, you only work for the government agency. You're not, like, you wasn't studying in med school or anything like that. So I'm trying to figure out why was it such a loss on your part for to learn how to swim or do anything? Like, you missed a lot of childhood things that you've mentioned that I'm like, okay, what happened? And you got a lot of family I saw at the wedding, so it's like, what's going on? Why are you missing these significant things? And then wonder why everybody say, okay, child. That's why I'm just wondering. But yeah, she was getting taught by her son, by Phaedra's son, how to swim, and also Phaedra as well. And then she gave up on her because she just kept hooting and hollering like, girl, it ain't that deep. And then you have her husband over there talking, quarterbacking from the lounge chair. Yes, didn't get his. She said one gray hair in this pool at all. Like, let's see how you swim. But she did a good job learning how to float with Aiden. And yeah, he was in like 10 feet of water, 10 or 11 feet of water in that pool. And he was all like, I can teach you, I can teach you. He did a good job. He did a good job. He did a good job. But she got over the panic part, and he actually got her to swim to the wall. So they did a good job of teaching her. Moving right along, Heavenly and Dr. Damon, well, he put in charge, like he said, Heavenly, do your thing. And she put a nice hibachi dinner together for Cecil and Simone. And before that, let me go back to the scene of sorry, eyes itch. Let me go back to the scene. Cecil and Simone was sitting down in their house in his boom boom liquor basement, man, boom boom cave. And he basically said that, yeah, so who's going to be invited to this Whitnik? Because they having a Moore house. Like I said, 35th anniversary. They want to do a Freaknik, and a lot of their friends was not around for the Freaknik because they was in school or doing other things. I'm sorry. My eyes is itching so bad. I don't know what is going on. Every time I get to record, that's what happened. But, yeah, like they weren't able, they were even in med school, weren't able to attend or did not, just busy in life, in the school life, academically, or probably hemmed up by parents because Christian and holier than thou, kids. So yeah, which most of them did say that. Thank you for the like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you're not new, thank you anyway, and have a blessed and good day at work. And don't let these hoes worry you. Make the money. Don't let it make you. But yes. So I would have been at Freaknik. I would have been doing nothing at Freaknik that Freaknik consists of, like penicillin shot. But I definitely would have been freaking at Freaknik, like, what we call it, twerking and all that. Like, yeah, I would have been doing all that, mixing up and having fun and all that. But yeah, it got shut down. Of course, white people got nervous of black people getting together at events. So I understand why it got shut down. Just like they're not trying to let us get together now and bringing the military over here to enforce local matters. Yeah, Project 2025. 2025. 2025. Yeah, I did say it right. Yeah, look into it. Don't be stupid. Yeah, so that part. And he basically said, I don't know who's all invited. She like, yes, you do. Stop playing stupid. You're like, no, I don't. So did you invite Quad? She was like, and that's when it went to Heavenly and Quad scene or whatever. So we're going to skip over that part because it is what it is on that. And then where do we go after that? I think we went straight to the Freaknik. Yeah, we went straight to the Freaknik after that. So it was kind of like quick in and out scenes. And the Freaknik was pretty much everybody that was invited. obviously Cecil and Simone sent them cars so they can show up at the Freaknik and be bouncing, you know, on the hood of the car, coming and going straight into the Freaknik being the next one in the party. Like, you know how you arrive. It was all about the arrival. Like, yeah. And you know, Phaedra, all she could do is had them booty shorts. Yeah, all she want to do is show them cheeks and some booty shorts. I swear, Christian girl, but always want your cheeks out. Where's that prayer cloth that you always were saying in Housewives of Atlanta? Where's the prayer cloth? Nowhere to be found. But so I know she would have been. I mean, they did say she was the head doctor back then. You know, DD Leaks. So would you have been in that Freaknik being the head doctor? I'm pretty sure you would have if your mother didn't wrap you up. So good thing she wrapped you up and kept you in the books. But yeah, it was pretty much, they was trying to make it happen and make a scene good or whatever, but it wasn't really. It was just literally the first get your feet wet episode of the drama and all that, basically talking about everything that's happened on social media between. It was literally still heavily always put out there, and Letitia always put out there, Miss Peach Tea. No, what is it? Peach tea, iced tea, whatever. Yeah. I don't care about what they said last reunion. Like, please. And then it was like the tension between Simone and, of course, Quad showing up fashionably late, but still looking good, but fashionably late as usual or whatever. So, of course, they're going to show that. And Simone just always give me, I'm hating on Quad's life because she's living free as a bird. And for real, sometimes she be acting like she want to get away from Sisu and she should have explored more. But I stuck with this one man. Like, sometimes she give me that. Like, I just stuck with this one man all my life. I did love him. We fell out of love, though. When he started messing with that other girl, well, being friends with her and start putting her in our business, and he chose her over me. And I had to put my foot down, basically dag on there, get a divorce, or say I'm going to get a divorce, threaten a divorce for you to finally let her go. There's still something in the back of my mind that I just don't like about that. And now he's on this what she said, okay, with the Quad, save a hoe. Quad Patrol, Team Quad. All right, shut up over there. And he was so like, I'm just the person that like to get everybody back together and all this other stuff. And she was like, all right, but you're doing too much. Here you go, defending another hoe before your wife. When it shouldn't matter. If she's disturbed me, then you should be disturbed as well. But you want to be friends with a hoe that I'm always against. Here we go. So Sisu is doing that thing. You need to just back, okay? If they're not going to be friends, don't try to force it. And Dr. Heavily, definitely, she said her and Quad supposed to be coming off some forgiveness. She forgot that forgiveness already. She came in that party and was like, oh, I don't even know why you over here talking without me. Why are you talking to this hoe without me anyway? And then she was like, the stuff that you said, she was like, you said, getting closer, and Heavy like, that's what you said. You was telling me. She was like, hey, you better get your wife. You know, matter of fact, get your mother. Like, don't come in my face like that. Don't step to my face like that. You better get her. You better get your wife. Matter of fact, get your mother to talk to me. Get your mother to talk to me. So she was clearly inebriated, and so was Dr. Simone. Both of them were. Why Dr. Simone always seemed like she about to kiss everybody when she's drunk? She is that drunk flirt, that flirty friend that always be like, always in your face and whatever. Like, and you be like that friend, like, girl, all right, like, come on, sit down somewhere, girl. You need some water or something, girl. All that on me. Like, Dr. Simone is that, and what's her name? Why I'm about to say Whitney, Dr. Whitney, but you know what I'm talking about. She is a mess. She is a mess. Like, she's that friend that always want to fight when she drunk or whatever. But anyway, then you have Dr. G. I think there's the other Dr. G and Contessa. Contessa. Contessa and her dude get there and it's all awkward. Uh it's all awkward because Heavenly is looking like dag. She would come with her, Letitia and Dr. G, not Dr. G, what's his name? I thought his name was G too. And I'm getting Contessa husband mixed up, but I thought his name was G too. Or something. G or D, one of them. I don't know. He silenced in the lamb because we ain't had nothing. They swept that little affair thing under the rug about his stays in Florida. So we still trying to figure out that part. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Am I mixing up Housewives of Atlanta? What you call it, husband in Florida, the little IT tech that be freaking spying on the family, mixing him up with Contessa husband who freaking had this freaking manager lady that he yeah that part. But anyway, he's trying to rap and all that. I guess it was good for the moment of Freaknik, so you want to bring a Freaknik rap or whatever in here or whatever, but do not abandon your stethoscope, just like what Quad said. Please do not abandon your stethoscope. Not no time after 1 hour after this performance. But it was cute for little Whitnik. It was cute for that. And Simone basically looked like she doubled down on her feelings about the comment. She said at that point, I know it was wrong, but I had to describe in great detail of how I'm a better friend and how I'm there for you, because when this such and such situation happened, I was literally there, and this is how I'm showing you how I can be there as a friend and how you don't return them favors. And I don't care, like unlike uh dang, I can't. Why am I losing my train of thought about her former best friend? But like the main doctor, the other doctor of gynecology. You know who I'm talking about. I cannot say her name right now. My head train is lost right now. I gotta get back into the seats. I just watched the whole thing, seeing her name several times, but I got Dr. Jackie. That's what I'm trying to say. Dr. Jackie. It's I'm trying to tell you, it's Tuesday brain, but it's really Monday brain because I wasn't here on Monday neither. But yeah, Dr. Jackie said their apologies real fast to Quad. And who else? And and yes, the other doctor, I better say, oh my God, heavily said her apologies, obviously in her bedroom, but before that she said her apologies, and she was like, y'all was quick to say them apologies. I guess y'all really care about what people were saying about y'all. I don't think Heavily care at all. I think she apologized because she literally do reevaluate the situation and think deeper about it, and it's like, yeah, that was team too much because we all have done wrong, and I did several wrong. Like, y'all had a whole mediation come together in movie theater room, you know, mediation talk with me. So I know I've did wrong, especially on my live YouTube channel. So Quad ain't do that much to, like, dang. I act like she slept with all y'all exes or something. But yeah. Contessa could stay where she was at. I know everybody was like, oh, Miss Contessa. Contessa was the only one to check Heavily. It was that one. But you checked her with such emotion and rage that Heavily always got under you and dig under your skin. It's not the same when you're always triggered to just fight. Like, that's just the lamest thing. Square up, home. Square up, home. Like, that's lame. It's just lame. Show me more. Show me snapback. Because that's a hoe that can't talk and can't use the gift of the gab. So all she could do is fight. That's just weak to me. It's like, you got to be better. You're a doctor. Yeah, this looks bad for you. But that's really it that really happened at Freaknik. I love the whole like outline of everything. I love the little Whitmore Mart. I love the invitation of getting everybody to come in the little hoopty joints. Yes, I love that. And I would have been all the way into that whole theme. Um I love Simone's look the most. I think Simone had it right because obviously she was at the Freakniks. So I think she had it the nicest. Yeah, and obviously she had the nicest old timey pick of all the Freaknik picks and all that. I mean all the old school '80s picks or whatever. I like Dr. Heavenly's as well, because her Dr. Heavenly's hairstyle and Dr. Simone's hairstyle was literally the same. She was just a smaller, skinny version and a plumper version, basically. Dr. Heavenly talked about something. We would have probably made children faster because I was doing everything at that Freaknik. Girl, what was you doing? All right, y'all, but that's it. I cannot wait to see everything going forward. Everybody been nosy what Quad's doing or whatever. Oh, Quad's boyfriend paid for this birthday party. Like, she's a freaking secretive private bee. Like, and they already showed her and Toya. She apologized to Toya in New York, and they moved forward with it and all that. Let's see how long that's gonna last before Toya start finding some way to hate. All right, y'all. Until next episode, holla. I'm gonna get it together then. Bye.